Good evening, everyone, and welcome out to the Pennsylvania State Farm Show Arena, the Equine Arena, here in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. John Wilsbach with you. MASL Soccer tonight. Utica City FC at 5-12 visit the Harrisburg Heat, struggling at 2-15. It's alumni night here in Harrisburg. Some of the former players of the Harrisburg Heat have come back to play at halftime, and we'll see a lot more on Sunday of some of the all-time greats in Heat history when team owner from year number 1 through year number 12, Dr. Rex Herbert, will be inducted into the Heat Hall of Fame Sunday. So you'll see a lot of former players coming back for that on Sunday, but good to see some of the guys make it here again tonight. There's Doug Petrus down there, Jim Pollahan, Lester Felician, trying to think who else I noticed, Tyler Whitmer, who we had on the broadcast recently, so great seeing a lot of those guys come back here to Harrisburg. The Harrisburg Heat have lost all 4 meetings against Utica City this season, 5-4, 9-4, 7-5, and 4-3. They are still battling with injuries and missing players who are out on visa issues as well. So it's going to be another one where the guys are just going to have to dig down in tonight and try to get one back against this tough Utica team. Utica also has its back against the wall to catch Baltimore. They pretty much have to win out and hope that Baltimore just has a complete collapse, which is going to be very tough for them to do. But right now, Utica City in that 3rd place, going to be very hard catching Baltimore, and certainly no one is catching 1st place Florida. They are 14-1, Baltimore 10-6, Utica 5-12 in the Heat at 2-15 with a worse record right now in the MASL. Just kind of unfair because they're really not a 2-15 team. They just had too many breaks go against them so far this season with players and missing guys. All right, we're going to step out for the national anthem. When we come back, it's the start of play. It's Harrisburg and Utica City here on Heat Soccer Network and MASL TV.
Califino Tequila. Treat yourself to the finer things in life.
Today's game is brought to you by Penn Harris Hotel, the official hotel of the Harrisburg Heat.
is the official match ball of the MASL, is Flight. It's designed and produced by Flight. Expertly designed for the indoor game, Flight is the premier partner of choice. Flight. Challenge everything. The officials for today's match, brought to you by Capelli. Capelli is the official uniform sponsor of the MASL game officials. Today's officials, Shane Butler and Robert Fairday. MASLsoccer.com, your home for everything. MASL, all the latest news, standings, and in-depth features. Bookmark the page now so you don't miss a note. It's MASLsoccer.com. Filson Water is the official water supplier of the Harrisburg Heat. Ask Filson about branding and promotional opportunities with your logo on water bottles. And Ort Signs, the official sign sponsor of the Harrisburg Heat. Good buddy Rod Ort handling things there. Of course, Calafino Tequila. Smooth sipping, fine experiences. Cheers to your favorite tequila. Join the Calafino family. Well, the Harrisburg Heat wearing the white uniforms with the purple trim for this game. Utica City missing a key player for this game, Domenico Vitali. He was on his way here to Harrisburg with the team, and he got the sad news, the passing of his grandmother, and they had to turn around, and he went back to Utica City, and our heartfelt condolences to him and his family. Domenico Vitali on the passing of his grandmother. Also, Andrew Hoxie is a scratch for this one. Won't see Patrick Thompson either, former Heat player. And also missing Slavisa Ubi-Parapovic, who's been out a lot this season. Of course, the guy who did a lot of the damage last time was Nate Bordeaux. He leads his team with 16 points with Christian Segura. Segura is a scratch. So Utica a little short-handed on the bench tonight. The Heat are also battling injuries. Still missing Elton De Oliveira. Alexis Robles is out. We'll see if the Heat can turn it around. Darian McCauley starting in net for the Heat, still looking for his first win. He's 0-7 with a 7.66 goals against average. Brian Wilkin starting for Utica City. He's 4-4 with a 5.64 goals against average. Ball sent around the boards. Comes right back out front. No one seemed to want to take the shot. And Williamson will bring it out and tap it to the near side. Andrew Coughlin is with the team. Here's Williamson as it busted up. Coughlin is with Utica City, and because they're a little light on bodies out there, we could see him as a field player at some point in this game. And we'll see how that goes about. Out in the neutral zone. Still waiting for a little fog here to clear from the opening as McCauley picks it up. McCauley sends it up the field and sent back the other way by Wilkin. Over on the far side, Kevin Blackwood battling for it. DePrima getting it up to Miller. His shot is blocked. Blackwood able to clear it back out to the neutral. Swift is on it. Wilkin trying to get himself in position. The ball stolen away. Harris with an open net, but Wilkin gets back just in time to get the leg on and knock it out. It's going to be a corner kick for the Harrisburg Heat. Great hustle and a win there by Harris. So a restart coming up. He'll put Francis onto that right side, instead play it out front. Kerstetter shanks it wide left. Ball knocked to the side but kept alive. Dillon on it, left corner, knocks it off the boards. Still loose there, and he'll play it back out to the neutral zone. Here's the heat again. Jared Dillon. Kamenu. Brought back out of midfield. Francis. Out of play it goes. Dominic Francis. 13 goals so far this season for the Heat. 2 other games tonight in the MASL. Milwaukee at Kansas City and Dallas at Chihuahua. Ball sent down into the right corner. Still loose in front of the goal! Tim Goldman getting free down in the box and able to finish it off. Good battle near side. Tavernisi sends it around and right in front. Tim Goldman able to finish it. Time of the goal, 2:22. Goldman from Tavernisi. His 3rd of the season. It's 1-0 Utica City. Jake Schindler with it out in the neutral zone. Ball goes all the way over to the far side, back out to the neutral zone. Ben Raymond on the far board. Schindler will bring it to the near side. Rugged defenseman. Although it's Ben Raymond who has the 18 blocks this season for Utica City. Somo backpedaling. Nice job by Wilkin to keep it away from Harris, but he'll get it back. He'll play down the neutral zone. Basso out of midfield. One nothing Utica City. Ball sent down for Dillon at the right point. Plays it back out front. Chavez trying to get it, but can't. Stolen away. Heat come up with it again. Some scrappy play in the midfield. It's knocked over to the right side. Dillon knocks it down into the corner. Tap back to the top of the box. Everyone kind of held up on taking the shot. Sent all the way back to the Heat. McCauley clears it out of midfield. Knocked around. Francis comes up with it. His shot, or pass I should say, is blocked. Ball sent down the boards. Goldman on it again. Had another opportunity. Put it up over the crossbar. Great opportunity there by Goldman. He created that himself. Ball sent long the other way, and an easy grab there for Brian Wilkin. Up the far boards, Matt Brame able to win it. DePrima back for Brame. A little room to run. Tries passing over to the near side. Araujo was open, but the pass was intercepted. Sent down again. Wilkin keeping it away from Araujo. Comes out of midfield. DePrima taps it to the near side. Ball sent down in the corner. Araujo trying to send it around. Wilkin knocks it down. On at midfield, Nate Bordeaux. Dumped down to the right side, goes out of play. It'll be a kick in for the Harrisburg Heat. Fans, how much money does your utility company send you each month? How much money do you give them? Why not get paid to go solar? Renew Solar can show you how to put money in your pocket. Contact Renew for a no-cost, no-obligation analysis at renew-solar.com. Can't have heat without solar. Renew, the official field sponsor of the Heat. Next time you visit here at the arena, as we get another goal for Utica. And it's now 2-0 in favor of Utica City. Chavez just let his man get around him, and Ben Raymond able to finish it off. Time of the goal, 5:26. Third goal of the season for Ben Raymond. Already Utica City up 2-0. Utica clears it back out to the neutral zone. Hit ball there. Somo along the near boards. Blackwood battles. Ball pops loose. Blackwood gets it back down the corner. And it comes out to the right side. And a shot wide by Bordeaux. Schindler with it in the neutral zone. Roberts takes his time in midfield. He'll leave it. Yelovitz to the far side, gets it back. Bo Yelovitz. Raymond trying to send into the zone, sent right back out. And Bia along the near side gets crunched along the boards with the referee who will pull the blue card. A good end zone angle there for you. Oh yeah, definitely boarding. Took out the official at the same time. 2 minutes. Time of the penalty, 6:28. 2 minutes for boarding against Quentin Swift. So the Heat will go on the power play. Harrisburg this season just 4 of 21. 19% on the power play. Utica has killed off 18 of 27 penalties for 67%. Not bad. Utica has scored a shorthanded goal this season. And the Heat have had 3 shorthanded goals scored against them. Brame sends it off the boards. Cleared back out to the neutral zone. Brame goes all the way back for it. Brings it the other way. DePrima up the right side. Goal! Rafael Araujo. And the Heat get on the board with a power play goal. 7:07. Araujo. Right down the pipe. Danny DePrima will get that assist. Well, fans, Penn State Sports Medicine. From young athletes to the weekend warrior, Penn State Sports Medicine is the official healthcare provider of the Harrisburg Heat. And you can help get back into the game faster by using Penn State Sports Medicine. They're accepting new patients. The number is 717-531-5638. 717-531-5638. So the Heat get on the board, make it a 2-1 Utica game. Rafael Araujo and Danny DePrima. And Utica will restart things. Ball dumped down into the corner, knocked hard off the glass. Cleared back out to the neutral zone. David Miller knocks it one way, knocked the other way, goes out of play off Miller's foot. It's Utica ball. Ball sent down into the left corner. Brought back out to the neutral zone. Swift on it. They'll dump it down to the right corner. Swift sends it to the opposite side. Schindler getting it up and along the boards. Roberts dancing it around, brings it back. Tavernisi will chip it high in the air. And the Heat misplay at Kerstetter. Not sure what he was attempting to do there. Looked like maybe try to head it back to McCauley. Heat still able to keep control. Kerstetter at midfield. DePrima sending it back to McCauley. Down for Dillon, left wing boards. Chavez goes through the legs of Brame, right to the keeper, Wilkin. Easy grab for him. Head ball by DePrima at midfield. Another one by Dillon. Utica comes up with it. Heat dumping it down the corner. Utica City back on it. Schindler trying to guard it along the boards. Plays it right across the crease in traffic. Loose in front. Open net. Oh! And Dillon could not finish it off. Out of play. Right in traffic. Are they calling it a superstructure? Or are they calling it out of play? Let's see what happens here. Well, couldn't tell by that. Let's see it again. Right in front. Yeah, it should be a superstructure. That was hit by Tavernisi. Hit the ceiling. Restart. Shot blocked. Francis on it. DePrima near side. Brame sending it down. Araujo can't collect. Yelovitz has it, trying to get it out, and does. DePrima back on it again for the Heat. Williamson. Back to the keeper, McCauley, up the middle. Sent the other way. Look out, Nate Bordeaux on it. Plays it to his left, over to Yelovitz. Back out to the neutral zone. 2-1 Utica City. Ben Raymond sending it down the near boards. He'll get it back. Williamson goes in for the tackle. Still loose. Cleared out front, top of the box. Easy scoop up there for McCauley on Tim Goldman's shot. Brambilla, near side, Williamson. His pass is blocked, didn't know where it went. Ball sent all the way back down to the Utica zone. Loose down toward the corner. Out along the boards. Bordeaux sends it to the opposite side, takes a hard bounce, it goes out of play. It'll be a kick in for the Heat. On Sunday, the Heat entertain the Baltimore Blast. Dr. Rex Herbert, founder, first owner of the Harrisburg Heat, will be inducted into the Heat Hall of Fame at halftime. A lot of former greats will be coming back for that one. Hope you join us on Sunday. Ball sent down into the corner. Kerstetter knocking it hard off the glass. Gets it back out to the neutral zone. Dillon on it, sending it up over to the far side to Cunningham. Cunningham along the far boards, plays it back behind him, and Basso's with it. Now Kerstetter down the near boards, sent back the other way. Araujo. Kerstetter working, sending it down. Araujo. Back out for Kerstetter, has to run it down behind midfield. Up the middle, Francis lost it. Covered by Yelovitz. Busted up, but Swift has it and dumps it back down on McCauley. 3:15 to go here in the first, 2-1. Utica City leading. Comes Williamson, a little room to run down the left side. Chavez, left wing. Back out in the neutral zone it goes again. Here's Miller, spin move. Almost got free with that left, but had it poked out. Good defense. Down the trenches by Swift. Utica ball. 2-1 our score. Goldman and Raymond with the goals thus far for Utica City. Araujo for the Heat. Ball dumped down in the corner. A giveaway there by McCauley, sent to the middle, but a nice job getting back at the last moment was David Miller to poke it to the side. And then he went down to the turf. But he stepped in front just in time. Let's see what happens to him here, because that ball was kind of open in the middle of the box there for a free play. And he got back just in time to knock it to the side. I just kind of tripped over some bodies a little bit. That was about it. All right, appears to be okay. Play on, Brame on it. Clears it back out, but I think he was clearing it out to Perry County. My goodness. That one just took off on him. It'll be a restart top of the arc coming up here. For Utica. Restart at the top. Here comes Schindler. Play it to the right side, and the ball stuffed right down the crease by Brame. Picked up by McCauley. He'll send it all the way down. Look out. Shot just wide left for the Heat. Oh, so close there for Brambilla. Brame on it. Great job at snuffing out that shot moments ago in the crease. Araujo, left side. Back out to the neutral zone to Brame. Far side, Danny DePrima. Dumping it down into the right corner. Araujo sending it back out. Kamenu. Now Cunningham. Kerstetter. Harris takes over. Kamenu on it again out at center circle. Kerstetter. Dumps it down for David Miller in the corner. Miller left wing. Back out in the neutral zone, Kerstetter. David Miller near the yellow. Right side, Chavez around the boards, comes out left side. Harris could not settle in or get a shot off. And a ricochet around in there, and a quick grab by Wilkin. Out of midfield, header by Kerstetter. Swift on it. Schindler almost gave it away there to Harris. Kind of snuck up on him. Swift has it again. 26 seconds to go in the first. Coming up at halftime, got some of the old timers coming back and playing. A lot of those guys have played here in recent years. Few seconds left, cleared out of midfield. Harris sends it the other way. Dillon plays it right side, and his shot is up and out of play for Kerstetter with .1 on the clock. Your timekeeper, you learn to just let the clock run out. Hit that horn. Oh, and there we go. We've played one here in Harrisburg. It's Utica City 2, Harrisburg Heat 1. You're watching MASL Soccer on the Heat Soccer Network.
Today's game is brought to you by Penn Harris Hotel, the official hotel of the Harrisburg Heat.
Prepare to feel good in 2022. Join Planet Fitness now and enjoy tons of equipment in our clean and spacious clubs for just $10 a month.
Just $10 a month? That makes me so happy.
You know what else will make you happy? Blowing off steam in our judgment-free zone.
It's all about the endorphins, baby. What's up?
It's this place, I tell you.
Amen, baby.
Feel Fit-tacular in 2022 for $10 a month.
The Heat are excited to announce the Heat Score 4 promotion thanks to our friends at Papa John's of Harrisburg and Central Pennsylvania. Whenever the Heat score 4 or more goals in any game, home or away, you can use code HEAT4 anytime over the following week at papajohns.com or on the Papa John's app to save 40% on your entire order. That's code HEAT4 for 40% off your online Papa John's order the entire week after any game where the Heat score 4.
Back in Harrisburg, 2-1. Utica City with the lead. Only 2 shots on the official score sheet thus far for both teams. Utica City has made the most of it. Harrisburg's going left to right this time. In the white. Rambia sends it around. Gets it back, still loose. Cleared back out to the neutral. Brame's going to send it up. Heat with it out in the neutral zone. Kamenu. Out of midfield. Trying to get it down the near side, but we'll get the foul on the Heat against Cunningham. Ben Raymond checking the grill. Appears to be okay. Tavernisi, little turnaround shot, knocked to the side by McCauley. Kerstetter knocks it off the boards and out of play. It'll be a kick in coming up. Utica City at the left point. Yelovitz shot, kind of 5-hole through Meller, and still a good stop there by McCauley. Fans, don't forget you can get the latest news on the MASL and your favorite teams by following MASL Soccer on Facebook and Instagram and MASL Arena on Twitter. Ball dumped down into the Utica zone. Brought back out. Yelovitz getting some pressure. In traffic, sends it up the middle. Kerstetter sends it the other way. Ball tapped right side. Francis shot and a great save by Wilkin here going to his right. Dillon has it now on the left wing. Trying to keep possession in traffic. Plays it out front. But a good read there. An interception by Somo. He'll bring it out to the neutral zone. Gets it onto the near side for Roberts. Somo again, near boards. 2-1 our score. Ball dumped down into the corner. Shot there by Blackwood is blocked. Schindler on it at center circle. Blackwood again down the right corner working against Kerstetter. Sends one around the boards. McCauley right there to grab it. McCauley, long toss the other way. Here comes Utica City once again. Araujo getting back, knocking it off the glass. Here comes Chavez. Turns Swift around once or twice. Takes him to the right side. His shot blocked. Good slide block there by Swift. We get the same thing by Brame of the Heat. Now Francis has it, but lost it. Ball's going every which way. Yelovitz to Swift. Off the glass, around to the opposite side. Two-1 our score. Utica City. Swift on it. Shot just wide and swatted into the corner. That was Oliva. They're on the far side. Dillon with it for the Heat. They'll send it down to the left wing boards. Not a good flow going here for either team offensively. Ball sent down into the right corner. The Heat obviously showing they've got a little bit more possession than they have in recent games. And again, Utica's a little short-handed for this one. Caprima playing it back. Sent up the middle. Once again, Utica City comes away with it. Roberts sends it back. Yelovitz. Now Bordeaux takes over. Schindler, long pass all the way down to the corner to Raymond. Near side Schindler. Goldman back for Schindler. Out at center circle, Ben Raymond. Dumps it down again in the corner. Goldman. And McCauley comes up with it. McCauley tossing it down the far side. Araujo able to get it to Rambilla into the left corner. Bordeaux trying to get it out, gets tripped up. Foul on the Heat. 9:56 to go in the second. 2-1 Utica City. Dumped down to the Heat zone again. Matt Brame back on it. Clears it out, sent back in. Brame gets it again. This time plays it over to Harris on the near side. Coming up at halftime, we'll give you a little bit of the old-timers game. Kamenu shoots one up and out of play. It'll be a goal kick for Utica City. Fans, anyone can hire a realtor, but smart consumers hire Pennsylvania's only deal tour. Dylan Manson, the #1 Coldwell Banker agent in PA. Google the Deal Tour to see his famous videos and testimonials. And when you're ready to buy or sell a home, let the Deal Tour work that deal. Francis plays it up the field, headed backward by Yelovitz. Cleared back out. Kerstetter trying to keep control. And then headed back to the keeper, Wilkin. Long throw, Williamson getting it up to Kerstetter. He'll tap it forward. Dillon's going to have to run it down into the corner against Yelovitz. Dillon getting free in the corner, sends it around the glass. Just missing Francis on the backside. Roberts back out to the neutral zone. Little foot race with Blackwood. And it's tapped back to McCauley. He'll clear it out. Francis again over to the far side. Araujo down to Kerstetter. Make that Francis. Back out to the neutral zone. Heat win it again. Basso to Brame. Utica has its hands full as they will be playing some tough upcoming games. They get first place San Diego on Sunday. You fans up in Utica, get your tickets for that. That's going to be a great one to see. So many great players on that San Diego squad, the defending champions. You want to check that game out. Currently leading the West. At 16-0. Of course, former Heat player Tavoy Morgan on there. We miss him. He was a lot of fun here in Harrisburg. So the restart coming at the top of the arc here for Utica City. Schindler will take it. He puts Tavernisi to his left. Since it was kicked out and 7:51 to play here in a second, they're going to make this a TV timeout. So we'll take a break. 7:51 to go in the second. 2-1. Utica City will step out here on MASL TV and the Heat Soccer Network. Well, there's Utica City. They lead 2-1. Head coach Ryan Hall leading the way. Back left there is former Cleveland Crunch great Tommy Tanner, the general manager. Ryan Hall doing a nice job at guiding this Utica City team. Fans, don't forget MASL Prime Time, the home for the best highlights, interviews, and action from the MASL. Each week, catch the latest episode on Wednesdays on MASL TV with Alex Baschovansky. I usually just go onto YouTube, type in MASL Prime Time, and all the episodes are right there. Do it however you want, but check it out. Always has some great stuff on there. Comes a restart. Schindler's going to be taking it from the top. Over to Tavernisi. Gets deflected into the corner. Bordeaux can't get the shot off, but still alive. Yelovitz taps it to the right side, and a shot blocked in front by Danny DePrimo. No, it was Basso. Made a couple stops down there with the body. Stephen Basso with the blocks. Give him credit. Yelovitz with it. Could have been a goal. Great opportunity there for Utica City. Sent up the middle. Harris knocking it the other way. Was fouled at the same time. Goldman called for the grab there. It'll be a free kick for the Heat. Down into the right corner. Cunningham lets it go over to the left side. Meller sends it around. Wilkin knocks it down. The Heat back home on Sunday against the Baltimore Blast. 5:05 start time here in Harrisburg. Heat are actually up there in Utica, Sunday, March 20th. So another chance for you fans to see. It's San Diego this weekend, Heat in Utica next weekend. Get your tickets as the regular season starts winding down. Along the near side, Goldman battling, double teamed. Harris knocking him into the boards, and Goldman takes the spill outside the boards. Yeah, just a little push there by Harris. Maybe Goldman made it look good, but he is a tall guy. Here's a restart. Schindler plays it to the top, gets knocked around. Williamson sends it back out. Bordeaux. His shot block gets it back. Back out for Raymond. Schindler on the near side. Goldman sending it down for Schindler in the corner. He's double teamed. That doesn't bother him much, though. I think we're going to get a drop ball here. He is just a beast. For the last few years, I've heard Heat players always complain how strong he was, just manhandled him. Bordeaux sends it back out to the neutral zone. Raymond on it. Bordeaux. Goldman, left wing. Ben Raymond again over to the far side. This one shot up and out of play. Bordeaux thought it was touched by a Heat player, not going to get that call. It'll be Harrisburg ball with 5:35 to go in the second. Ball sent up the field. Midfield. Yelovitz sending it down along the left wing boards. Blackwood getting it back out for Yelovitz. Bow will send it down in for Blackwood, left wing boards. Yelovitz again trying to move to the wing, knocked off the boards by Kerstetter. He'll tap it up near side for Francis, gets by his man, plays it to the left side, back to the middle, and too much passing as the ball deflects by Chavez wide. Here comes Utica the other way and sent just wide by Blackwood. No one wanted to finish that last time. And they set it up perfectly. Well, almost perfectly. So they're creating chances. Here comes DePrima. Down to the right side. Rambia shoots it up and out of play. Kick in for Utica City. They lead it 2-1. Tavernisi getting it down to the left side. Little head ball going on. Oliva out of play. Restart coming up. It went off the Heat. Kick in coming up at the top of the arc. Tavernisi's going to line up on that left wing again. And his pass read nicely by Brain. He clears it out. Sent up the middle to Tavernisi. Goldman plays it left side. Bordeaux crosses it, no one home. Comes back out to Schindler now. He'll boot it up and out of play. Fans for 27 years, Friedmont has been an industry leader in service and education. Don't make a 30-year mistake by choosing the wrong lender. Choose wisely and call Friedmont. Friedmont's growing. If you're a branch, team, or individual looking for a better opportunity, contact info@friedmont.com. NMLS number 2893. Williamson with it on the near side. Cunningham working it around. Williamson's pass blocked the other way by Godoy, and the Heat get it back again. Williamson with it. Still loose at midfield. He'll send it back to the keeper once again. Darian McCauley will give it off near side for Kerstetter. A little pressure up front by Bordeaux. Long pass now for Dillon. Leaves it for Chavez. Left side. Moves to the wing. Holds. Plays it out front for Harris, but a little off the mark. Yelovitz was able to clear it to the side, and now Utica City brings it back out. Once again, the Heat creating chances. Just that one pass off, or that 1 foot off on those passes Could be a difference of some goals. Ball over on the far side. Swift playing it back to his keeper, and Raymond will send it the other way, headed high in the air by Brain. Here comes the Heat. Brain getting pressure from behind. Sends it back in midfield. The Frenchman, Matt Brame, sending it over the far side to Williamson. Under 2 minutes to go here in the half. Francis near side, looks to make a little run, got pushed by Schindler, moves into the right side, goes into the corner, in front, it got deflected wide. He gets it back, shoots and scores! Dominic Francis, what a blast! Right point, hook that just underneath the top left. And this game is tied at 2. Oh, what a rip here. Francis, left side, look at that movement. 13:20 is the time of the goal. Oh, that was pretty. Dominic Francis, his 14th goal of the season. I think they're going to call that unassisted. That's a highlight right there. Here's a shot just wide. We're tied at 2. Shot by Yelovitz! Down the slot! And Utica's taken a 3-2 lead. Utica FC responds immediately. 13:41 time of the goal. Meller couldn't control it. And Bo Yelovitz able to blast it. And it's 3-2 Utica City. Back the other way with 1:10 to go here in the half. Dillon on it, center point. Brain, top of the arc, goes down, his hand hit it, and they let play continue. Near side, Schindler. Works up at center circle. Sends it down the slot. Williamson knocks it out of play. It'll be a corner kick coming up, or at least a restart from the corner. Jake Schindler will start out at the point. He'll get the pass back into the corner. Bordeaux to Schindler. Deflected off of DePrima, out of play. Restart coming up for Utica City. Either be Schindler or Bordeaux. Schindler approaching. Shot. Hits off the head of Brame, out of play. Corner kick coming up now. That one had a good target on it, too. I think if Brame didn't get the header on that, that had a chance for the upper right corner. Restart here. Knocked along the boards, blocked by Dillon, gets the foot on it, clears it out. 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll watch some of that halftime game of the alumni. Brame putting the pressure on, trying to get him, and Schindler able to again muscle his way with the ball. Moves in, plays it left side. Yelovitz in front, gets deflected wide. Brame clearing it out. 9 seconds to go. Bordeaux back on it. Over to Wilkin. And Utica City will have a halftime lead. We have reached halftime here in Harrisburg. Utica City 3, the Harrisburg Heat 2. Stay tuned, the halftime show is coming up. This is MASL Soccer on the Heat Soccer Network.
Today's game is brought to you by Penn Harris Hotel, the official hotel of the Harrisburg Heat.
Prepare to feel good in 2022. Join Planet Fitness now and enjoy tons of equipment in our clean and spacious clubs for just $10 a month.
Just $10 a month? That makes me so happy.
You know what else will make you happy? Blowing off steam in our judgment-free zone.
It's all about the endorphins, baby. What's up?
It's this place, I tell you.
Amen, baby.
Feel Fit-tacular in 2022 for $10 a month.
The Heat are excited to announce the Heat Score 4 promotion thanks to our friends at Papa John's of Harrisburg and Central Pennsylvania. Whenever the Heat score 4 or more goals in any game, home or away, you can use code HEAT4 anytime over the following week at papajohns.com or on the Papa John's app to save 40% on your entire order. That's code HEAT4 for 40% off your online Papa John's order the entire week after any game where the Heat score 4.
And welcome back. We're at halftime, 3-2. And here's the old timers out of shape. Well, a few of them are still in shape. And Tyler Whitmer definitely. The main key with these alumni games, don't get hurt. So you're not going to see them flying around. You're not going to see anyone smashing each other. Some of these guys do stay in shape with their own soccer teams that they coach. And also guys who play some late night stuff in some of the facilities in the area. We're at halftime. We'll talk about some of these guys. You see Doug Petrus on the screen there. Big 91. He's not going to play goal tonight. He's just going to jog it out there. He's a member of the Heat Hall of Fame. Still in the area. After he retired from the Heat, became a police officer with the Lower Paxton Township Police Force. Tim Mill, here's another keeper. And a whole bunch of other guys out there who been around. There's a rip by Tyler Whitmer. Like I said, he's the one probably in the best shape out of all these guys. He stays fit. He could still probably play for this Harrisburg Heat team today. And it's a shame. He's a teacher, and just a shame that he didn't have the time being down in the Reading area to make it here for practices and still play for this team. Well, 3-2 is our score here at the half. I want to tell you about Frank's Marble and Granite, longtime Heat supporter with over 30 years helping people improve their homes with granite, quartz, and marble. No other company can match their service, quality, or reputation. Everything's done right here in Pennsylvania also. Frank's Marble and Granite, the best in the biz. Planet Fitness, proud partner of the Harrisburg Heat. Join the judgment-free zone for just $10 a month and get access to clean and spacious clubs, tons of cardio equipment, free fitness training, and so much more. Welcome aboard Planet Fitness to the Harrisburg Heat. And another new one we want to welcome to the Harrisburg Heat family, Papa John's. The Heat are excited to announce the Heat Score 4 promotion. Thanks to our friends at Papa John's of Harrisburg and Central Pennsylvania. Whenever the Heat score 4 or more goals in any game, home or away, use code HEAT4 over the next week on papajohns.com or on the Papa John's app. You'll save 40% off your entire order. That's code HEAT4, the number 4, HEAT4, for 40% off your online Papa John's order the entire week when the Heat score 4 goals. We're halfway there because it's a 3-2 game here at halftime with Utica City leading. Fans, anyone can sell you a copier, but Capital focuses on efficiencies. Capital Business, their proprietary software, shows businesses where there's waste and where there's issues. They just saved a local business over $10,000 a month by identifying and solving an issue, and now that business is a client. Contact Capital today. If you save your boss that much money, maybe you'll get a raise. It's capitalbusinessinc.com. When buying, refinancing, or selling a home, you can choose your own title firm. Endeavor Title is attorney-owned and operated with over 15 years' experience. They're one of the most respected title firms in the area. Endeavor Title. When you want attorney expertise on your side. And Pineview Fun Farm. They're the fun family destination in Littlestown, offering camps, events, parties, and a petting zoo with a variety of amazing animals. And they're also the company that provides the kids' movie characters for the Heat, like Frozen, Disney, Paw Patrol, and more. You can hire them for your party too. Yeah, those characters, you can hire them. Don't your kids love that party? It's Pineview Fun Farm. And you can stay where the pros stay. Penn Harris Hotel Trademark Collection by Wyndham. Right in Camp Hill. Stay where the pros stay. They're the preferred hotel partner of the Harrisburg Heat there at Penn Harris. Still battling it out there. We haven't had anyone pull a hamstring, an ACL, break a bone, so that's good. You like seeing that. And Jim Pollahan, who's on the bench, acting as honorary coach, will be joining us at halftime. Oh, nice flying save there by Justin Johnson of the Harrisburg Heat. That's always exciting to see. John Gregg fanning on it down in the corner. He was a backup keeper for the Heat, practice keeper. John Abe, or was that Lester Felician? Someone got that down there in the corner. Maybe that was Lester. I think it was, yeah. Lester Felician. Leanne Massage, go where the pros go. Get the Heat back into your game and see Leanne at Massage by Leanne in Enola. Mention the Heat, you'll save 10% on your first session with her. The outlets of Hershey offer great shopping choices, dining, and great prices. Enter your child in the Dance Off with Scorch contest, sponsored by the Gettysburg Outlets, and win gift cards and more. Don't forget, when you're here at the Equine Arena, they have the Heineken Beer Garden, located on the floor level of the arena, down on the west end here, behind, well, down the corner of the goal area there, right in front of Section A. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, there's two numbers for the Harrisburg Heat that you should be aware of. Number 2, Brad Kerstetter, and number 17, Dom Francis. Realtors you want on your team. Well, let's run down the highlights from the first half, since we're not getting a lot of highlights out here with the old timers. And Utica City started things off first. Goldman gets it sent right around from Tavernisi to him in the middle there, and his third of the season makes it 1-0. Then Ben Raymond, the other way, left side, able to finish it off. Makes it 2-0. That's his third goal of the season. Heat get it back. They're on the power play here. Araujo from Danny DePrima makes it 2-1. Then the Heat are able to tie it up. At 13:20, Dominic Francis. Oh, what a blast. Top right, just inside the yellow. But here the Heat, bad giveaway. Bo Yelovich able to finish it off. 3-2 is the scoring in this one. Shots in the first half, 6 for Utica and 4 for the Harrisburg Heat. Parents, don't forget, Harrisburg Heat has camps and clinics year-round. They're currently running an advanced training clinic on Fridays. You can train with the pros, watch your game improve, send your kid off to a Harrisburg Heat camp or clinic. Just go to harrisburgheat.com. For more information, you're able to sign up there. Also, when you come to a Harrisburg Heat game, we still have a few left this season. Make sure you visit the Heat merchandise booth. Right at the front entrance by Section K. As you walk in, get the latest Heat gear for yourself. You can also get Heat gear at harrisburgheat.com. Let's run down those upcoming games because we want to see you here in Harrisburg. Friday, March 25th, First Place, Florida. Sunday, March 27th, First Place, San Diego. And the following weekend, Saturday, April 2nd, it's Chihuahua at 7:05, and then Sunday, April 3rd, Tacoma to end the season, the 5:05 start time. So some great games coming up, and of course, this Sunday, the Baltimore Blast. 5:05 start time. Dr. Rex Herbert being inducted into the Hall of Fame at halftime. You're not going to want to miss that. Here in Harrisburg on Sunday. Hope you come out, because if there's someone that you really need to thank, and you can do it right in person, that kept pro indoor soccer started and then going here in Harrisburg, Dr. Rex Herbert, owner of the team from 1991 to 2003, 12 seasons. And we had some fun back in the 90s, didn't we, in the large arena here in Harrisburg. All right, we're going to step back out. 3-2 is our score in favor of Utica City at the half. More coming up. MASL Soccer on the Heat Soccer Network.
Today's game is brought to you by Penn Harris Hotel, the official hotel of the Harrisburg Heat. Today's game is brought to you by Penn Harris Hotel, the official hotel of the Harrisburg Heat.
Califino Tequila. Treat yourself to the fino things in life.
The Heat are excited to announce the Heat Score 4 promotion thanks to our friends at Papa John's of Harrisburg and Central Pennsylvania. Whenever the Heat score 4 or more goals in any game, home or away, you can use code HEAT4 anytime over the following week at papajohns.com or on the Papa John's app to save 40% on your entire order. That's code HEAT4 for 40% off your online Papa John's order the entire week after any game where the Heat score 4.
Prepare to feel good in 2022. Join Planet Fitness now and enjoy tons of equipment in our clean and spacious clubs for just $10 a month.
Just $10 a month? That makes me so happy.
You know what else will make you happy? Blowing off steam in our judgment-free zone.
It's all about the endorphins, baby. What's up?
It's this place, I tell you.
Amen, baby.
Feel Fit-tacular in 2022 for $10 a month.
We're back in Harrisburg. The Heat alumni playing here at halftime, getting a nice photo taken on the far side. And Jim Pollahan will be joining us here in the third quarter to talk a little bit about his induction last week. I think that was last week or 2 weeks ago, down in Baltimore with the Blast. And Scorch down there saying hello to everyone as well. John Abe, first captain of the Heat from that 91-92 team. Lester Felici in there. Some fun years we've had here in Harrisburg, and we want to see you out to keep this team going and have some more fun years. Fans, don't forget, if you're interested in having your son or daughter run out on the field with a Heat player during introductions or be a part of the Parade of Champions with your team, contact the Harrisburg Heat. Kevin at harrisburgheat.com. Just email him. We'll call the Heat, but Kevin at harrisburgheat.com. Want to see you out here and let your kid get a great experience being with one of the Harrisburg Heat players as we start this second half. 3-2, Utica City. I'll try to get you an update on the out-of-town scoreboard here shortly. Last we had Milwaukee and Kansas City just underway there. They're 1-1 in their contest. Utica City going from our left to right. Yelovitz sending it around. Cleared into the corner. DePrima sends it back out. Here's a nice lead. Araujo pops it up and out of play. Had a good little run there. And again, the Heat have just been off the mark just a little bit at times, creating chances. Out in the neutral zone. David Miller losing it. Shot. Save. Good bless here by Somo. McCauley made a great save down in there, but restart coming up for Utica City. Top of the arc. Three-man wall sets up in front of Schindler. He'll move out of the way now, and then he'll get it back, pulls the trigger, and Kerstetter with a block. Brett Kerstetter coming into this game with 21 blocks. He and Matt Brain tied in the block category for the Heat. Here's Tavernisi out for Schindler. Right side, working it around. Oliva. Schindler. Heel kick down for Tavernisi. Sent around the boards and cleared back out. Schindler again sending it down. Tavernisi. Utica City keeping possession. Oliva at the yellow. Back out neutral zone. Yelovitz. Down to the right side. Godoy. The point. Back out. Raymond. Near side. Yelovitz moves to the right side. Off the boards just wide. Loose in the middle and a goal! Down in front. Goldman finishes it off. They're just letting that ball bounce around too much in the box. Utica City's going to finish it. 2-goal lead now for Utica City. Time of the goal, 2:12. Second one for Goldman in this game. Fourth of the season for him. Let's see that again, because when Yelovitz sent that around, I think someone there in the middle of the box got a piece of it, and then Goldman finished it off. We'll see who they give that assist to, but I don't believe that Yelovitz will get it. And we'll check out the official. Yeah, Godoy. Okay, so they're giving it to Godoy on the assist. Yeah, he was the guy in the middle. Another one on the middle and goes to the opposite side. Another goal. Isaac Somo. And the Heat are just finding themselves flat-footed out there. time of this goal, 2 minutes, 54 seconds. Just 42 seconds later. Finished it off on the opposite side. No one really there to challenge him. It's only his second goal of the season. And now it's, before you know it, it's a 3-goal lead. For this Utica City team. McCauley trying to pump his team up, tell him to start making some blocks, some saves, start clearing the ball out. You're a keeper and no one's working in front of you or picking up the man. It is quite frustrating. And Wilkin is getting that from his players. But a 5-2 lead now for Utica City, who has won all 4 meetings this season against the Harrisburg Heat. Ball sent down into the corner. Yelovitz guarding it. Wilkin grabbing it, throwing it up the field. Headed the other way by Brain. Sent down into the corner out of play. It'll be a kick in for the Heat. It has just been a frustrating season all year for Harrisburg. From the get-go, missing 3 or 4 players on the green card visa issues. And getting an injury here and an injury there. And they have just been coming up short. One of those seasons where you focus on trying to get some guys some more experience, get these younger guys a lot more playing, and then next year, hopefully you'll have the visa guys back in and everyone will be ready to go. Have a different outcome next year. Here comes Utica City again. Swift, right side, trying to center it. Cleared back out. By Basso, and here comes Schindler now. He'll play it to the left side. Shot save McCauley. Chavez dribbling through traffic. Taps it near side, but behind DePrima. And in front of a stopped Brame. Utica City on it again. Swift has it. Schindler up the far side. Brame's going to clear it back out. Look out on the right side of the boards. Down the lane. Good save by McCauley on Tamaranisi. Good setup by Roberts. Wilkins sends it back out of midfield. Goes out of play. Ball sent over to the far side. Look out. Roberts down that left side with Harris. Moves in near the top of the box. His pass or shot is blocked. Cleared back out. Williamson on it now near side. He'll move in. Plays it to the right side. Harris lets it get past him to the corner around the boards. Wilkin knocks it down, then got tripped up in the box. Got whacked in there by Brambilla. Helped up. He'll be all right. Two is our score. Right side. Somo stolen away by Williamson. Playing it up for Cunningham, far side. Araujo, right side, Cunningham, shot save, Wilkin, follow up, another save, Wilkin, a third attempt. Got a piece of it with a leg. Francis plays it back out. Kerstetter Chavez leaving it. Williamson. Matt Brame. Araujo. Left side, Chavez. Near the top left side of the arc, moves down the left. His shot blocked out of play. And Utica City right there in front, playing the body, playing the man tight. Heat will get a restart coming up, left wing boards. Basso takes a shot. That one goes deflected wide to the far side. Out of play, another kick in coming up for the Harrisburg Heat. This time, Danny DePrima. Play it toward the middle, and it's knocked to the side. Gets it back, gets free, top of the box, pulls the trigger. That one's blocked by Bo Yelovitz. Heat still keep control. David Miller tripped up from behind. Just a foul. Free kick coming up here for the Heat once again. Coming up on the midway point of the third. They need to get back in this one when they get good restart opportunities. Let's see what happens here. Danny DePrima plays it around the boards, but Dillon unable to pull the trigger on it. It's cleared back out. Oliva down the near side. Williamson. Long pass down to the right side for Francis. Dominic Francis getting free toward the corner, got knocked down, just a foul. Restart Harrisburg. Harris will restart. He's going to put Francis out front with Williamson. He'll play it to the left side. Francis didn't go after it. But Brame has to recollect, dumps it down into the corner. Yelovitz on it deep in his own end. Great footwork. Trying to play it out, partially blocked. Here comes Brame. Long pass down into the corner for Francis, comes out to Harris. His shot is wide. Brame on it again, near side along the board. Spin move, battling, a little pushing, grabbing. Foul on Brame. That'll be a free kick for Utica City. Oliva and Brame, a couple words with each other. Free kick. Utica City, Schindler playing it down the near side. Bordeaux has it stolen away, but then Schindler clears it all the way down in front. Shot save! Great save there by McCauley on Tim Goldman, who's looking for the hat trick. Corner kick coming up. Look at this, Goldman, just a soft tapper to kind of hook it up underneath that crossbar. And McCauley read it perfectly. Should be a timeout here for the midway point of the third. Surprised they haven't taken it, but it is a corner kick, so let's see what they do. Utica City out front, Tavernisi, Bordeaux fended off the ball. Schindler trying to come up with it. Harris able to get it out, knocks it off the boards, but recovered. Back half of the field by Godoy. He'll send it up the middle. Harris will intercept again. Harris down the near side. Double team, loses it. Goldman gets it out. Bordeaux up the far side. Cunningham able to run it down, but it comes back over the left side. Godoy. Loose right side. Bordeaux leaving it for Tavernisi. He plays it to himself and then scores! Will they give it to Tavernisi? They should. Goldman was down there at the crease to finish. I'm not sure if the ball had already crossed the line, but what a great back kick here by Joey Tavernisi. Gets it off the boards, flips it over. That has to be his goal, absolutely. Didn't matter if Goldman tapped it. I think it already crossed the line. Beautiful goal by Joey Tavernisi. His 12th of the season, and they do give it to him. I was going to say they better. 8:02 time of the goal. his 12th of the season. And another highlight goal there for Utica City. That was just a pretty goal. This one led down. Wilkin comes up with it. Clears it back out. Blackwood over on the far side. 6-2. Utica City with a lead. Roberts. Blackwood to the left wing. Blackwood. He shoots and scores. It's now 7-2. Kevin Blackwood. A 5-goal lead for Utica City FC. Time of the goal, 8:34. Blackwood blasting it there. Got Williams to overstep and go down, and Blackwood finished it off. Not sure that may be his first goal of the season. Utica City in control, 7-2. They have dominated the Heat this season, winning all 4 matches, and right now on their way to number 5, it seems. The Heat are going to need a miraculous comeback. It's got to start sometime. Tripping foul against Utica City. Chavez out of midfield. Ball played to the near side. Oliver. Chavez gets in. His pass intercepted. Utica City clears it back out. Long pass down to the corner. Bordeaux is on it. Sends it out of midfield. Schindler. Interception there by the Heat. Danny DePrima. Foot race sliding down into Wilkins. Bodies flying. Wilkin just pushes down DePrima as he tries to step over him. Will be a foul against Wilkin. Free kick for the Heat. Good hustle there by DePrima, but restart here. All sent off the boards. Wilkin able to grab on. They'll roll to the near side for Roberts. The way the Heat are playing right now, they might be able to use a couple of those old timers. That one crosses the middle of the box, nobody home. Williamson clears it out. We've seen a lot of flat-footed play back in their defensive end in this contest. And Utica City has been able to take advantage of it around the box, around the arc. Great goal in this one by Tavernisi. A great goal by Dominic Francis for the Heat. Francis in midfield. Once again, Utica City wins the ball. Tavernisi on the near side. 4:23 to go in the third. Down for Blackwood in the corner. Utica City working some clock, keeping the possession. Schindler headballs it to the middle. McCauley able to grab on. Brame is on it, just outside the yellow. Taking his time. Once again, Utica City comes up with it. Left side. They'll work. They'll shoot. Hit just inside the right post and came out on Blackwood. Brame able to clear it out. Just a couple inches off. And Kevin Blackwood almost had his second goal of the game. Down the near side. Utica City and Schindler coming up with it. They just seem like the fresher team out there right now. Bordeaux has it poked away. They came in a little understaffed for this one. Don't even have Vitale with them. Our condolences to him on the loss of his grandmother. He ended up going back to Utica today, finding out the bad news. Tavernisi outside the yellow. Chips it high, down into the corner. Oliva on the right side, trying to get free. Juan will have it cleared back out to the neutral, and Somo comes up with it, playing it up the middle to Swift. Keeps it alive. It hit out or touched a Utica player there at the bench. It will be Harrisburg Heat ball. 2:18 to go in the third. Ball dumped down into the corner. Along the near side, Dillon battling Somo, trying to keep possession, needs help from Cunningham. Pops loose. And Wilkin again comes up with it. Intercepted by Williamson at midfield. Near side for Cunningham. Far side for Kerstetter. Harris on it. Center circle, Kerstetter. Cunningham. 1:33 to go in the third. Araujo playing it back out for Williamson. And Kerstetter has it again in midfield. Trying to work it into that Utica zone, but good defense. And again, Wilkin comes up with it. High throw up the middle of the field, headed the other way by Williamson. Jim Pollahan will be joining us heading into the fourth quarter. Here comes Bo Yelovitz. Now Danny DePrima down the middle. Left side, Chavez, the pass behind him. Over to Brame, far side DePrima with a shot saved by Wilkin. Knocked off the glass, comes back out front. Kept alive by Brame. His shot just wide left. Make that Miller. And a foul on the Heat. 36 seconds to go, and Harrisburg just unable to find the net. Almost slow motion out there, it seemed. 7-2, a 5-goal lead. Wilkin playing it up, getting it back to Ben Raymond. Raymond in the neutral zone. A lot of pressure. Tavernisi knocking it to the far side. Heat keep control, but they call the foul as Brambilla comes in. Free kick for Utica with 17 seconds. There's head coach Pat Healy trying to figure out how to get these guys going. Ball sent down the middle, headed back out to the neutral zone by Francis. Sent to the corner by Swift. Basso comes over. Fouls Roberts. Free kick coming up with 5 seconds to go here in the third. Restart from the left corner. Tavernisi, Yelovich, Schindler out front. They'll go to Schindler. He'll pull the trigger. That's blocked. Goes all the way out of play at the Heat bench with 1.5 seconds to go. Kick in midfield. And this should do it for the third. Schindler dumps it down. And we have played 3 here in Harrisburg. Our score, Utica City 7, Harrisburg 2. Back after this. This is MASL Soccer on the Heat Soccer Network.
Califino Tequila. Treat yourself to the fino things in life.
Today's game is brought to you by Penn Harris Hotel, the official hotel of the Harrisburg Heat.
The Heat are excited to announce the Heat Score 4 promotion thanks to our friends at Papa John's of Harrisburg and Central Pennsylvania. Whenever the Heat score 4 or more goals in any game, home or away, you can use code HEAT4 anytime over the following week at papajohns.com or on the Papa John's app to save 40% on your entire order. That's code HEAT4 for 40% off your online Papa John's order the entire week after any game where the Heat score 4.
Back in Harrisburg, 7-2. Utica City leading the Harrisburg Heat. Utica City has outshot Harrisburg 16-8. They've scored the last 5 goals. Prettiest one was at 8:02 here of the third. Watch Tavernisi off the boards, goes up in the air, just kind of flips it back over the back of the heel as it bounced to him just over the head of McCauley into the back of the net. Just a smooth goal there for Tavernisi. Play back on as we are going from left to right for the Harrisburg Heat, trailing by 5. And Utica City not letting up. They send it around in front, still loose, and then finished off by Goldman. He's got the hat trick. Third one for Goldman. And Tim Goldman scoring just 28 seconds into the fourth. This one sent around in front. Looked like McCauley got a piece of it. DePrima tried clearing it out, but only got it out a few feet, and Goldman was right there to finish it off in front. His third of the game, 5th of the season. And it's now 8-2, Utica City pounding on the Heat. John Wilsbach with you in Harrisburg, joined by former Harrisburg Heat head coach from the early and mid-90s, and also the first player to score the first goal in MASL history, Jim Pollahan joining us. Jimmy, welcome.
Well, thank you, John. It's great to be here.
And congratulations, just inducted into the Baltimore Blast Hall of Fame.
Yes, we had a great weekend down in Baltimore last weekend, and they brought back players similar to what we did here tonight in Harrisburg. Baltimore's been around for 40 seasons now, so we had players from all decades there, but they focused a lot on the players that started the franchise back in the 80s, and we had about 12 of us there and just enjoyed the whole weekend together.
40 years of soccer in Baltimore, and you were a player, you were an assistant coach, broadcaster.
Correct, yes.
Were you the ball boy? Were you the equipment manager?
My time in Baltimore was special, and we had a very good team, a good organization, and
there's a goal by Chavez from the left side. He'd get on the board.
They got plenty of time, but 5 goals down is tough.
Yes.
But being at home, you never know. They need another one in the next couple minutes to get that momentum in their favor.
Chavez with his 8th of the season makes it 8-3, still in favor of Utica City. Let's watch this as he gets it out in the neutral zone, gets a nice little run. Schindler was kind of tied up and flat-footed and able to finish it off from the left side for the Harrisburg Heat. Well, the interesting thing with you, Jim, was you came over to the Harrisburg Heat first season, 1991, and some great years, 95, going all the way to the championships against St. Louis. But you, being a former Baltimore Blast guy, you always seem to have Baltimore's number when it came to the playoffs.
Yes, we did, and I'm not sure. I mean, it was a great rivalry, and I mean, especially great for us because we did knock them out of the playoffs 3 years running. They had more experience, but we had guys that learned the indoor game and played for each other. Great group of guys early on, and you know, I love that time with the Heat.
You know, the big thing was it was a love-hate relationship. And a lot of relationships between Harrisburg and Baltimore with the players that have played on both teams and so on. But the fact was, there were a lot of fights, a lot of battles, a lot of stuff off the field, on the field. I mean, it was crazy at times.
It was, and it's great for the sport.
Yeah.
When you can get a rivalry like that and the cities are close by, you know, we had fans traveling down there for the games. They had fans coming up here for the games. And that just adds to it, too, when you get fans from both teams in the same building. Luckily, there are no fights between them that we know of. But as you mentioned, on the field, it was physical.
Here's a restart for Utica City on the right side. Bordeaux is there with Schindler, but Bordeaux will crank it, and it's blocked by Dillon. So he gets it down to Blackwood in the corner and back out for Schindler. Lines up Ben Raymond on the left side. Fakes and holds, and then plays it back out to the neutral zone to Schindler. Utica City still in control. Who were some of the old timers that came back the last week?
Well, we had some from our original season. Myself, Sepp Gattenhammer, goalkeeper, Nick Mangione, a local Baltimore kid, Danny Gerling, who came from the Houston team with me, a fellow St. Louisan. So we had a number of guys in the 80s that, you know, great to see them all. We hadn't seen them. Keith Van Aaron was there, Dave McWilliams, Joey Fink, Dave McKenzie, Bruce Savage, guys that, you know, they're legends. A lot of those players were inducted in the Blast Hall of Fame in earlier years. So it was Kenny Cooper came back.
Oh, Kenny was
yeah,
there.
So that was special. You know, the fans loved him. He meant so much for that organization. So he came back. Mike Stankovich was there.
Wow.
So it was a blast.
Yeah.
To say the least.
Yes, no pun intended. And we're looking forward to a similar event on Sunday when we get Dr. Rex Herbert up on the Hall of Fame banner, and a lot of Heat folks, including yourself, coming back on Sunday to honor Rex.
Yeah.
Well, Bascom will be here at least for the Blast.
Yeah, hopefully, you know, Rex did so much to get this team started in Harrisburg, the Harrisburg Heat, and, you know, was a phenomenal owner. We all love to work for him and with him, and I'm excited that he's being inducted.
It's still 8-3 Utica City, 11:08 to go here in the fourth quarter. John Wilsbach with you with Jim Pollahan, former Harrisburg Heat head coach and former player in the MASL. You also played outdoor, too.
Played outdoor in Rochester with the Rochester Lancers for 5 seasons in the NASL, and that's where I got my professional start right out of college.
How'd you end up? Yeah, because you were in St. Louis, right?
I was drafted in January 1976. It was my final year semester in school. I was drafted by Rochester in January, and they started bringing me in on weekends for tryouts. We played an indoor tournament down in Tampa. Actually, we played 2 indoor tournaments. One in February in Chicago. So I traveled up from St. Louis area to Chicago and played in the tournament. Scored a goal against the St. Louis Stars. A lot of the players that I looked up to when I was growing up.
That'd be great.
And then we won that group, and we played in the Final Four down in Tampa. Won our first game in the semifinal, and we lost to Tampa in the final. But that got me started, and the coach liked the way I played. I was a forward in college, scored a ton of goals, and he said to me, I have European and South American players that have a lot of experience up front, but I think you can play in the back for me. I said, as long as it's not in goal, I'll give anything a try. And I became a left-sided defender and played every game in the 5 years I was with the team.
Wow. Here comes a restart for the Heat at the top of the arc, either Francis or Williamson. Francis steps out of the way. Williamson blasts one. Goldman takes it right off the side of the leg. That's a stinger, but the Heat get it back. They stop that shot. That's like the worst position when you're standing there and you know you cannot flinch. You've got to take the shot.
And you're so close. It's, 15 feet is all it is, 5 yards away. And the guy's hitting it, and these guys strike the ball, 70, 80 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And if they get it up in the air, your face is vulnerable, and your privates are vulnerable.
Oh, yes, because the hands, the arms are all holding and blocking right before that shot. And sometimes that still doesn't matter. Utica City with it on the near side. Roberts play it out to Schindler over onto the right side. Blackwood again. Looking for Bordeaux, but behind him. And now Dillon able to get it out with the help of Cunningham over to the far side. Here comes Matt Brame sending it down the middle. Dillon takes a light shot, easy grab. Brame down here, number 5. They call him Frenchie, Frenchman. He reminds me so much of Kyle Boshin.
I remember you telling me that. He's been with the franchise now for a number of years.
A few years now, yeah. And really coming around, tied for blocks with Kerstetter coming into this game. Harris doesn't want helped up from Blackwood. He offered it, but I think Harris is just frustrated with how this game's going.
It's been a tough night. When the Heat got to 2-2 with a minute 40 or so to go, if they could have just gone in at halftime 2-2, regrouped a little bit, that third goal by Utica obviously wasn't the killer goal, but it deflates you.
Out in the neutral zone, Basso over to Harris, and back for Basso. On to the near side, Kerstetter down for Harris. They'll move to the top of the arc, and they'll pop it way up. And out of play, it'll be a goal kick for Utica City. Did you get a chance to say hi to Tommy Tanner?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
The old Cleveland
Crunch. Yep. He was a great collegiate player, and then he turned that collegiate experience into a great professional player.
Those were some games playing the Cleveland Crunch with Tommy Tanner, Hector Marinero, Zorn Karich. I know I'm missing a dozen guys.
Scott Schweitzer.
Right.
Otto Orff in goal.
Yep. They had some great years. But
Tim Tima kicking anything that moves in the back.
Led the league again in penalty minutes and then becomes a referee. Now, I haven't seen him this year. I don't know if he's refereeing still. But he was a referee here in the league the last 7 seasons.
He's been great for the sport.
Yeah. He was a fireball even when he was in Canton.
Yes.
Out of midfield, Tavernisi goes down. Foul against the Harrisburg Heat. Again, well, nothing was finer than in 1995 defeating Cleveland for the American Conference Championship for the Heat.
Right.
Oh, just such a great night.
Yes, it was. Yeah, we had a good rivalry with them also, but we didn't have as many wins against them as they did against us. But the thing is, I don't think they ever won a championship.
I thought they did win 1 year.
Did they win 1 year?
They did win 1 year, I thought.
I mean, they were always good, but it seemed like they could never get over the edge. We didn't either, but that was a team that was built around superstars.
Oh, yeah.
We were built around very good players, hard workers, but great teammates.
That's right.
They helped each other. They got along great. And, we had success with that. It worked very well for us.
Bordeaux complaining about getting knocked down. The Heat keep going. The refs, I think, just want this one to be over. We're midway through the fourth. It's 8-3. Brambilla, left side, shot, save. Miller comes up within the corner. Double team, backing up. Tavernese stepping in. He goes down. Foul against the Heat. We're here on Sunday, 5:05, the Baltimore Blast. And the Harrisburg Heat honoring Dr. Rex Herbert. You mentioned David Bascom, the head coach for Baltimore. Of course, before him, Danny Kelly, another one of your players, was the head coach in Baltimore, winning some championships there. And a lot of great guys have come out of your years and your programs. Bill Betcher, his success in the outdoor game here in Harrisburg.
Bob Lilly.
Bobby Lilly. Almost forgot Bobby, too.
Yeah. I mean, he's had great success with every franchise he's been with.
Yeah.
And
Mark
phenomenal, phenomenal coach.
Yep. Pulisic was in Detroit for the indoor league, lost in 2007. Here's a shot and a goal for Joey Tavernese. Top shelf. And it's now 9-3. Time of that goal, 8 minutes and 28 seconds. Joey Tavernese's second goal of the game is 13th of the season. Watch this, just right past everyone. Who moved here? A lot of flinching going on there. Tavernese knows how to find it. The veteran able to put it in. John Wilsbach with Jim Pollahan here as we get the media timeout with 6:32 to go in the fourth. 9-3 our score. Yeah, I'm trying to think of these guys we've mentioned so far. Doug Petrus here tonight and Scoop Stanisiak. I think he's still out in Chicago, but your two keepers on that 95 team, and you know, both came up with big wins at different times of the season that year.
Yeah, things went well for us until we got to the final series. We had some key injuries.
Yeah.
Danny Kelly, who was the heart and soul of our midfield, could score from anywhere, defended well. He was unable to play. He was injured. Some other guys were. It's just a long season, a lot of battles in the playoffs up until then, and you know, St. Louis deserved to beat us. They played better than us, but we weren't at our best at that time, and it showed.
Yeah. Kumba. Where is Kumba these days? Asim Alabi. Yes, Asim Alabi. Haven't heard that name in a long time. Now this one here is just slipping further and further away from the Heat. Utica has had their number all season. This will be their 5th win against this Heat team. And look out, here comes the breakaway. Left side, Bordeaux will finish it. And it is now 10-3 Utica City. Time of that goal, 8 minutes, 42 seconds. Just 14 seconds later, Nate Bordeaux. And that will be his 11th goal of the season. Nice tap to the left by Godoy. And this one just gets uglier and uglier. Like I said, I think the highlight was the halftime show. It looked like it was slow motion at times, but it was still good.
That's because they knew they didn't have any subs. They weren't going to just go for, you know, I think they played for 10, 12 minutes.
Right.
And they had, I think, 6 field players, maybe 7. But, yeah, there was some talent on the field at halftime, that's for sure.
Oh, my goodness.
Great bunch of guys, too.
Yeah, but Tyler Whitmer, man, still has it. Probably still could play. One of the top players for the Heat in its first 3 years coming back, 2012 to about 2016, and took a teaching position and was just unable to make the schedule of practices and so on. What a shame, because
yes, but he's fine player.
Oh yeah. Utica will be playing at home Sunday against San Diego. First place and unbeaten in the West. The Heat trying to, again, get it out of their own zone here. And then the Harrisburg Heat will be at Utica City next week for a game. And the Heat back home Friday, March 25th versus first place Florida from the East. And then Sunday, March 27th, San Diego in town at 5:05. And that always, as I was growing up as a kid in the early years there of the MASL, that was the one that used to get on TV every now and then. It was always, as the Heat score a goal on their left side by Cunningham, that was always the game. San Diego, Baltimore. You always wanted to see that.
The Blast played San Diego numerous times in the championship series and never got past them. It was frustrating. San Diego, back in those days, was the premier team. Everyone else wanted to be like them, and it seemed like in the last 2 decades, Baltimore's been that team that was winning championship after championship.
Yes, you're right.
Now San Diego might be back in that hunt, because I know that the season was fewer teams last year, but I think they won last year.
They did? Had a great run and picked up Tavoy Morgan at the Heat.
Yes, that was a big loss for the Heat.
It sure was.
He was a fantastic player. I mean, he was worth the price of tickets just to come see him play.
You got that right. And they are doing great. You'll be able to see them here in Harrisburg in a couple weeks. So get your tickets for Florida and San Diego. And to my knowledge, I think also next week or at the end of the month, I'm almost sure it's the end of the month, a Thursday night, Florida is at San Diego, what could be a preview of the championship. That will be a great one to watch. Of course, that'll be West Coast time, so I'm going to have to take a nap if I want to watch that at 10:30 at night. Here's Williamson. By the way, that goal was Cunningham. They gave an assist to Dillon on that last goal. 10-4 is our score. 3:20 to play here in the contest. Utica City in control. John Wilsbach with Jim Pollahan, former Harrisburg Heat head coach, former player and assistant coach in Baltimore. Matt Brame with it again. The Heat not going to go to the 6th attacker. They're just going to play this one out evenly on the field. And they're just going to have to regroup on Sunday for their normal big battle with the Baltimore Blast. Wilkin, long throw down the far side, looking for Roberts. I think that's Swift. Brame able to keep him off the ball, and McCauley picks it up. Thought he took a dive.
Brame's telling him, get up.
Brame has been out there a lot in this game. Bo Yelovich to the far side. Bordeaux.
Bo seems like he's been around forever, but he can still do it. He's strong, big guy.
And Slavisa Uvi Parapovic. He's been out.
Okay, he's still with this team?
Still with them, yep.
Okay.
Patrick Thompson, who played for the Heat a few seasons. I think he did an ACL earlier in the year. So.
Yeah, I think he's on the bench tonight. He came down with the team, or maybe he's down in this area. But, yeah, he's just in his sweats on the bench.
Oh, yes, and the man with the golden mustache missing for this game, Andrew Hoxie.
He's a big, tall thing, isn't he?
He is tall. He was down in Baltimore there for a while, too, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. Yeah. He's been in a number of teams.
1:44 to go. 10-4 is our score. We'll get Joey Tavernisi up here on the post-game show for you Utica fans. Your game on Sunday, you host San Diego. Get your tickets for that one in Utica City. Haven't checked the out-of-town scoreboard lately as Manning goes down. See what the latest is in the other games going on tonight. Restart coming up here. DePrima with a shot gets deflected to the right and out of play. Let's see, Kansas City leading Milwaukee 5-3. And Dallas is at Chihuahua a little bit later on. You ever think you'd hear a team named Chihuahua in this league? Oh, in front goal. Dylan from Danny DePrima, and that's the first goal of the season for Jared Dillon. Time of the goal, 13:47. Dillon gets his first. DePrima just sent it right around, right in front, and Dillon was able to finish it off. 10-5, trying to make this cosmetic for the Heat with just a little over a minute remaining in this contest. Another foul on the Heat. The one blue card in this game resulted in a power play goal for the Heat. That was the one that got him on the board. With Araujo. Williamson. Far side. Trying to clear it out. Can't. Now able to chip it up. Overrun though by Francis. They'll get it at midfield. Long pass. Araujo brings it back out. Near side Williamson. Right point shot save Wilkin. Ball comes back out to the neutral zone. Brame trying to dump it. Dumps it over the glass out of play. 38 seconds to go. And Utica on their way to bettering the record to 6-12 on the season. The Heat, worst record right now in the league. They will go to 2-16. Brame with the ball in the neutral zone. Refs put away the whistles, I think. Near side, Dillon again.
Yeah, I don't think they want to stop the clock. This is let it roll and get this game over with.
Knocked to the far side. Comes all the way back. Midfield to Cunningham. Sent to the middle. Wilkin will grab on. He'll get the win. Another good game for Brian Wilkin. Goes to 5-4 on the season. Final score 10-5 in favor of Utica City. Jim, thanks so much for spending the fourth quarter with us, giving us some great memories. We look forward to seeing you on the field, as I will be the MC on Sunday for Dr. Rex Herbert's induction into the Hall of Fame, and see some of the real old timers coming back on.
That's right. Well, thanks for having me, John. It was a pleasure being here. Tough loss for the Heat tonight, but big rivalry game on Sunday against Baltimore, but a big night for Dr. Rex.
Well, we'll see if they can regroup. Hope to see you back here again real soon, and we'll come back. We'll wrap things up, give you the highlights, and our final score 10-5 in favor of Utica City. Back after this. This is MASL Soccer on the Heat Soccer Network.
Califino Tequila. Treat yourself to the fino things in life.
Today's game is brought to you by Penn Harris Hotel, the official hotel of the Harrisburg Heat.
The Heat are excited to announce the Heat Score 4 promotion thanks to our friends at Papa John's of Harrisburg and Central Pennsylvania. Whenever the Heat score 4 or more goals in any game, home or away, you can use code HEAT4 anytime over the following week at papajohns.com or on the Papa John's app to save 40% on your entire order. That's code HEAT4 for 40% off your online Papa John's order the entire week after any game where the Heat score 4.
Prepare to feel good in 2022. Join Planet Fitness now and enjoy tons of equipment in our clean and spacious clubs for just $10 a month.
Just $10 a month? That makes me so happy.
You know what else will make you happy? Blowing off steam in our judgment-free zone.
It's all about the endorphins, baby. What's up?
It's this place, I tell you.
Amen, baby.
Feel Fit-tacular in 2022 for $10 a month.
Today's game is brought to you by Penn Harris Hotel, the official hotel of the Harrisburg Heat. Today's game is brought to you by Penn Harris Hotel, the official hotel of the Harrisburg Heat.
Califino Tequila. Treat yourself to the fino things in life.
And welcome back to the State Farm Show complex in the Equine Arena. John Wilsbach on the postgame show, 10-5, Utica City over the Harrisburg Heat. Joey Tavernisi with us here on the postgame show. Good win for the team, coming down here a little shorthanded it seemed, and still able to pound your way to a victory.
Yeah, we've been shorthanded all season, unfortunately, and tonight was the most shorthanded we've been. But listen, for me, it's been a different season. You know, I've tried to win championships in the past, and this year we're trying to sneak into the playoffs, but it's been fun to teach all the rookies playing and mold them. I remember when I was a rookie and all the vets helped me, so I'm trying to enjoy that aspect of it and, try and help them as much as other people help me learn the game.
And tough one coming down here. Your teammate Vitali losing his grandmother today, had to turn around. He couldn't play in this one. I know you guys were thinking of him, but you all buckled down and played for each other out there. Yeah,
Domenico is one of my closest friends, so we were an hour into the trip and we had to turn around. We do anything for him, so we send the wishes to him, and we stick together as a group. The reason I came back here from Florida is just because of how close I am with these guys, and I don't regret whatever's gone on for a second, because it's like a family. Let's watch some of your goals if we can, because you had a beauty in this one, and this one sent down to the boards, kind of cranked up by someone, and just kind of flipped that heel over. I think you're going to go in and knock out Goldman if you try to take credit for that. I think I'm pretty sure the goal line technology said it was over the line. It was over the line, and then a top shelf, upper right corner on that one. I mean, you just pinpoint accuracy. Yeah, the beauty of what we have shorthanded means I get the opportunity to, step up and be the guy, whereas normally I'm more of a role player. So, like I said, it's a different season. I'm embracing it, and I'm just having fun playing another year. This game was tied at 2, but it seemed like Bo's goal just kind of propelled, got things going, and
took a little life out of the Heat, and then from there it was just one after another after another.
Yeah, so, I mean, honestly, credit to Pat Healy. I think they play very good defense. You know, he teaches them well. He's been one of my favorite players throughout the year. I roomed with him in futsal and whatnot, so I think he's done a great job. But they're young like we are. We caught one at the end of the second half, and then, in indoor, goals can come quick. So a barrage, 5 makes it 3-2 to 7-2, 8-2, 8-3. And now you're in trouble, especially if you don't have the firepower to get yourself back into it, So we've been in the same boat that they are this season, and, it's a work in progress for all of us.
Yeah, well, congratulations. Still going to be tough getting back there to catch up to Baltimore, but if anything, you guys are still making a season of it, and you got a big one coming up against San Diego.
Yeah, should be interesting. I mean, for me, them and Florida are the clear favorites. But it's always fun to compete against the best team in the league. So I'm looking forward to, competing and seeing if we're good enough to, hang with them.
Good luck.
I appreciate it.
All right, Joey Tavernese with us here. We'll hit to the highlights now. And thanks so much, Joey, for stopping up and saying hi to our Utica viewers. Here's that first goal here by Goldman in front. Joey sending it around, and Goldman able to finish it off. And then next one coming up is 5:26, Ben Raymond with the goal on the left side. Makes it 2-0. But the Heat come back on the power play goal. Araujo able to get one right down the middle here and blasting it for a 2-1 score. And then 13-20, Dominic Francis able to get his 14th. Watch this one. Francis way out, upper corner. Oh, man, that was just a rip by Dominic Francis. Tied the game at 2, but then it was all Utica after that. Giveaway there by DePrima, and Bo Yelovich able to take advantage of it, makes it 3-2. Go in at halftime. Second half, Utica ready to play. It's the Goldman show again. Number 2 for him early in the third. And Somo, just shortly after that, able to finish it off from the left side, makes it 5-2. Now here's that goal by Joey Tavernese we were just showing you and talking about, as plays off the boards, comes back, flips that heel up, and look at that. Oh, beautiful. 6-2. And then it's Blackwood. His turn from the left side. Makes it 7-2. Move to the fourth. In time for the hat trick for Goldman. Right in front. Makes it 8-2. The Heat get one back here at 1:36 of the fourth. It's going to be Chavez. Makes a nice run down that left side. Puts it past the keeper. Makes it 8-3. But here comes the blast. Joey Tavernese. Woo! Smoking it. 9-3 in favor of Utica City. And Bordeaux gets in on the action at 8:42. On the opposite side. Makes it 10-3. Cunningham gets one here for the Harrisburg Heat. Makes it 10-4. And Dillon, his first goal of the season for the Heat. Able to get that one. 10-5 is where we finish up with the scoring in this one. Final shots 19-14 in favor of Utica City. And as we check the out-of-town scoreboard, Milwaukee and Kansas City are tied at 4. Dallas and Chihuahua a little bit later on. All right, with the victory, Utica City now 6-12. The Harrisburg Heat slip to 2-16. That's going to wrap things up here from Harrisburg. We're back on the air Sunday, 5:05 start time, Harrisburg and Baltimore. Hope you join us for that one here in Harrisburg. Get your tickets as we bring back Dr. Rex Herbert, founder and the first owner of the Harrisburg Heat. I want to thank Josh, running things back at the Studio Central. Mateen and TJ on camera. Thank you for tuning in. Once again, our final score here in Harrisburg, Utica City 10. Harrisburg Heat 5, John Wilsbach, thank you for joining us on the MASL and the Heat Soccer Network.